This is the Enugu North by-election blueprint series. My name is Ambassador, and with me today is the Director of Media Strategy and Communication, Ikeje Asogwa Senatorial Campaign Organization, Honorable Ikeje C. Sampson, a veteran and a very strong journalist. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here this afternoon. And it's a pleasure being invited in the studio to talk about our movement.
All right. Thank you very much. Before we go a step further, who is the man Ikeje Asogwa?
Well, the man Ikeje Asogwa needs no introduction in the circle of Enugu State, politically, economically, and otherwise. He's a household name in Enugu State. He's a great son of Nsukka, precisely from Ihaka, Nigbo, the South local government. Ikeje is a very young man with a large heart. He's a man that has done a lot for humanity before now. His name has been resonating around Enugu and beyond, not only in Nsukka. Popularly known as Ide Haka, which is a chieftaincy title, conferred on him because of his immense contribution to humanity in his community and beyond. He's a very jovial man, a very hardworking man, a man who has his eyes on the ball at every minute of the day, a go-getter, a result-oriented personality who is always eager to get results in anything he ventures into. He is energetic, he's very, very sound, and he is very, very creative. At every given time, nothing distracts him except he gets the results. So if you're around him and you're not ready to get results, you may not work with him. And you must match his pace because he has a very great pace. He gives himself targets, and if you're around him, you must be able to live up to expectation. So before his entry into the murky water of Nigeria politics, he's a major shareholder in Istago Limited, the construction company, and Shelter Concept Limited. These companies have constructed over 510 residential and commercial buildings across the country, with a lot of workers under their payroll. Because some people don't know that he was coming from somewhere before he eventually took politics around 2006, 2007 in Enugu State.
Okay, thank you very much. Beyond the vibes, let's move down to the vision. June 20th, 2026 will be the by-election for Enugu North Senatorial District. What is the blueprint of the man you represent here today?
You are even in a hurry because I've not even finished introducing the man we are talking about. I expected you to ask me, where is even the man coming from? And what has he done before we start going down to June 20th? Because he's not jumped from nowhere to June 20th.
No, the thing is this.
The decision of June 20th,
yes.
I'm coming. The decision of his choice as the APC candidate for the Enugu North senatorial by-election and the 2027 general election. Because he's the candidate for the by-election of June 2020.
And also the candidate
June 20th, 2026, and the candidate of the by-election, the main election of 2027.
But we're interested in the by-election.
The man you are talking about, we are going into the election. But you have to ask how managed out of the whole people in Nsukka, Ikeje became the choice of the party.
We will come to that. What's the blueprint? Because people already know he's in the field already.
His blueprint, he has repeatedly made it very clear that he's in to bring a clear change and development in Enugu North. In different occasions and different fora, because you know that as I'm talking today, campaign has not officially started.
Yes.
By the time the campaign will start, we now bring out our manifesto. We cannot be ahead of the INEC. It's just because of you have requested for us to come here to just to give what we call a tip of iceberg about the candidate.
Yes,
so in the area of what we are looking at to do differently in Enugu North, from Uzuwane Tigbetiti, to then Igbeze South, to Soka, and Igbeze North. They are all yearning for development. Yes, good and fine. We have had senators. We have had senators before now, and they have done the best they could do. So Ikeje is coming in to do something differently. And I will tell you why. Coming from a background of a businessman and a contractor who had been into shelter and road construction before even coming into politics, that was what gave him the leverage and the experience to perform the way he performed as the MD and Chief Executive Officer of Enugu Housing Development Authority. I think you know that under him, he supervised 23 estates with more than 708 business housing units across Enugu. And the estate is what is making Enugu different today. It's on record, it's verifiable. So what he has done in the previous offices he has held, the offices he has been appointed to, given assignment, is what we are trying to know whether we can replicate it in Enugu North. For example, Enugu North is asking for development, especially infrastructural development. They're asking for that. As a senator, he's going there to attract development for the people of Enugu North. He's going there to attract manpower development, infrastructure development across Enugu North. He has said it in several occasions and since he has been consulting that, look, if elected as a senator, I will not disappoint you people. I will make a difference. I will come up with a different thing entirely. Just what I'm asking you people is to support me, because he has a track record of excellency and outstanding performance both in private and public office. It's not in doubt. It's not in doubt. We are not looking at his capacity. What is asking Enugu North that so far the party has chosen me as their candidate. And that is why, since he was chosen as the candidate of the party, he has been interfacing and interacting and at the grassroots, talking to the people, engaging them to know their needs. Mind you, he's a senator. He's not an executive governor. There's a limit of what a senator can do.
To be.
A senator to be. He's a senator to be. So the budget of Senate or a senator may not be as big as that of an executive governor. But notwithstanding, he's a man who has a heart to do something different. He has had a track record of serving humanity, empowering people in different directions within the little opportunity he has, under serving in the government as an appointee of a government, not even as the chief executive officer of the state. A man who has such a track record, you don't need to query what he can do if given opportunity as a senator. He assured them that whatever is due for Enugu North Senatorial Zone, that he will go extra mile, not only to fight for it, but to bring it back to the people and make sure that it's equitably shared among the 6 local government, 102 wards in Enugu North Senatorial Zone. There's no exception, and there will be no segregation, or there will be no division. And we get to everywhere. That's why, even before the commencement of the campaign, he has already had coordinators in all the local government, had coordinators in all the 102 wards now. He has been moving around, interfacing with them. We have been at Ako, we have been at Tukehe, we have been at Ekezimo, we have been at Obolafo, we have been at Ibagwaka in the Igbeze South, we have been at Uvoko in the Igbeze South too. So he's not leaving any stone unturned, and he's not resting on his horse that this election is just an easy election. No, we know that we want to do something different. And that is why, despite the shortness of the time, he's taking time. He has relocated to the village completely. He has been operating from village now to make sure that every morning he has engagement, not only in his house, but he's visiting people in their wards, to engage them, to interface with them, to listen to what they are asking for. And you know that if Ikeje is elected a senator, for example, and working with the governor of Enugu State, and for also having a senator, this is a senator of APC, not our brother, may his soul rest in peace, was a senator on the Labour Party platform, you know. So now we have a senator that is on the same page with the governor of the state. So he will probably partner with the governor and the president to make sure that whatever is due for the people of Enugu North will be brought back to the senatorial zone. And not only to bring it back, he's not going to keep it. He's going to give it to the people. That this is what is due for you people. This is my representation. So we are looking about quality representation. We are looking at that is what we are looking at. We are looking at in the area of road infrastructure, the area of education, the area of employment, human employment, whatever is available. Because we cannot come and start telling you that Ikeja will build will turn Enugu North to Eldorado, knowing that a senator may not have a budget he's working on with, that is in charge with green biro like a governor. But what is important is that there are things that senator can do. We have seen it in other places. Am I making the point? We have seen this in other places, in terms of empowerment, constituency projects, and the rest of them. So what is important is for him, as he has said, look, I don't want to talk much. You know that he's not a man of too many words, but he's a man that his word is his bond. He's not a man of too many words. He believes in action, speaks louder than voice. So I believe, and people already in our engagement with the people of Enugu North, the barrage of endorsement and support and happiness and really commitment has been overwhelming. The man has been humbled and honored, but he's not relenting. He knows actually that there are high expectations from him if elected a senator. People are having high expectations from him based on his antecedents, his track record in public office and private office before now, his humility, his readiness to help. Mark what I told you about him. His word is his bond. Ikeje is not the kind of character that will come and tell you, I will give you this, and later he will start telling you, I will not give it to you. And he's not a man of protocol. He will just tell you, what do you want this? Yes, this is what I can do. And instantly, he will do it. That is his mark. That's why everybody, places we have went during this consultation, it has been one testimony to the other. There was one testimony from people to the other, even the downtrodden, that they accept that they don't know that he has touched their life. They are testifying. Are you what I'm saying? So it is like a movement, but we are not relaxing. He's not going to relax. Even if he wins this by-election, he's not going to relax in terms of working hard to make sure that he will bring results. Because I've told you, he's a result-oriented personality. He's always afraid of failure. He can even put his own personal money to please the people of Enugu North, if there is need for that. It's the person I know. He can even put his own personal money he has made outside the Senate to make sure that he attends to the problem of the people of Enugu North. That is Ikeje for you. So bringing him or having him as our senator, his blueprint, his manifesto will be out by the time we start campaign on 10th of this month. So, but I'm just giving you a tip of iceberg of what you expect in the area of infrastructure development, human empowerment, because he's looking at the youths who are the leaders of tomorrow. And he's saying that the youth of Enugu North should be the leaders of today and not the leaders of tomorrow. So he's making every effort, putting everything in order, consulting to know exactly what are the immediate needs of people at the grassroots, especially at the grassroots. Especially at the grassroots, very important. So quality representation is assured with his election. With support as Ikeje as our senator, it's going to be a different Enugu North. It's going to be a united Enugu North. Because he has always been there for people. You know that you have not even asked questions. When he came to contest election in 2007, and later didn't contest election, and he was appointed by Sullivan to work as the MD, he's the best. Till today, nobody has beaten his record. She's almost how many years after? More than, looking at 10 years after he left office as the MD of the Enugu State House. Talk about Liberty Estate, talk about Liberty Phase 1, Phase 2, talk about Fidelity Estate. Which estate can you mention in Enugu that is functional today? Was superintended and supervised by Ikeje when he was in a housing corporation. So he has a track record of excellence. Go to Superb. The track record in Superb is overwhelming. He superintended the construction of almost 1,350 something classroom blocks across the state. And it was there, 7,808, both tutorial and non-tutorial staffs in that superb. It is verifiable. The records are there. He's a man who knows what the people want. He knows what the people want. He's a man who knows who has the feeling, the human feeling of working for the people. So when people are talking and they are saying, what is he going to do different? We know, and even true to their hearts, most of them take away politics, partisan politics, and the party affiliations. Putting Ikeje and in the forefront in Enugu North is as good as that victory is assured for the people of Enugu North.
Now, let me ask a question. You know, while you were speaking, you said so many things. From there, I will ask you two striking questions. One, remove yourself from being the DG for communications. What would Ikeje do differently? Just one thing you think he would do differently.
Well, Ikeje will ensure that Enugu North will not be the same after being there.
In what aspect?
In development.
What area of development?
Road. The rest assured he will attract. Unless there is no one that is coming to Enugu North. And I know that there will be that one that will come to Enugu North. He will attract roads. Mark it. He has done it before. He will do it again. As an appointee, he has done it. He can do it as an elected person. He will build roads. Let me mark that. I'm sure he's going to do that one. He's going to empower people. If there's opportunity for appointment and jobs, he is going to give it to people. He will do it. He will appoint so many people.
Makodi, OP, Night Mile. Is the road.
Do you expect him to consult Makodi that is already under construction?
No, we know. If Ikeje were to be the senator, do you think we would have gotten something better to the rate of work done in that particular?
Why not? If he has been a senator, let me even tell you something. If you have had a senator of APC, are you know what I'm saying? If the senator that was elected before that died was of APC stock or PDP then, as of 2023 that Peter Mba won the election, the partnership between that senator, may so be, rest in peace, Senator Kezia, if he's of PDP, for example, when Peter Mba was elected on PDP platform, their partnership and the relationship between Enugu State and the center, as it is now, since Peter Mba moved over to APC, we are going to get something better. The speed will have been more. We may even get other federal roads within Enugu North to be constructed by the federal government as clear as possible. If you don't understand the synergy of being on the same party, I you know what I'm saying? When they are talking about connecting to the center, very, very important politically. Because if you are not a member of a political party and you are not a part of those who that bake the cake, it is always difficult for you to be part of people that will share the cake. That's what they call national cake. And I'm happy that you asked this question. I just want to use this opportunity to make a personal appeal to our people. To understand that, yes, we are emotional. We need power. We need the presidency. We need the, but look, let us calculate our choices before we decided what we want to do, so that we not put all our eggs in a place that we may not get anything out of it. We need to be partner, because let me tell you how the thing works. I've been in the field over the years, and luckily for me, I've covered politicians, I've covered politics for more than 15 years before joining government. If you are on the same page politically, it will be easy. Let me give you an example. What do you think that made it possible for Peter Mba to break the jinx of getting the VC of UNN or for Nsukka extraction for the first time? What do you think it is easy?
Because he was in the same party.
It is as easy as APC. If they call the APC governors forum meeting with the president, if you're not of APC governor, you will not go there. You will not go there. If you are not part of those who bake the cake, you will not be, whatever they share, when those who bake the cake finish sharing, they will start giving those who are not part of those who bake the cake. You have to plead for it. So Ikeje coming in on the platform of APC. And that's why I'm going to beg our people to give him, especially this June 20th, to give him a massive vote, to make a bold statement with our vote. Making a bold statement with our vote will place us in a vantage position to get the benefits. Because whether you like it or not, the Southeast, I'm saying it with all sense of humility and responsibility. I'm a part of, you are living here. From 9th Mile, the new road has not received the kind of attention it has received since Bola Tinubu came into office. It has not received the kind of attention. The other day I was traveling to my village in Akwidigbo. It took me less than 25 minutes, 30 minutes from Enugu to that place. I know when we are not passing the new road that is being realized now. And people can say that it was China. We are not bothered about what we are thinking about this. Let them get it ready so that I can get to my village and save my car and other challenges. If I said in my town, I said I want to go to Enugu but from 9, I know by 30 minutes I'll be in Enugu. The road has not received the kind of attention and the pace of work the road has received since 2023. It's on record. The same thing in the old road from Okpatu Kana area to K. So what we are saying is that it is very important. It is very important that we have to calculate our choice and what they are going to do. From the feelers and the atmosphere so far, Ikeje has had that barrage of support, endorsement, commitment from people who are even ready to work. But he's not relaxing. We are not relaxing. The campaign team is not relaxing because we know that there is work. Even after the June 20th, we are going to work hard to ensure, and I'm appealing to the people of Enugu North, in 2027, they should use their vote wisely. We see what happened in 2023. And at the end of the day, we have seen where it has taken us to. And all those who were there on the other side eventually returned to the status quo, which is the incumbent governor and the center.
Because most of them did not.
I don't know what you mean by most of them did not deliver.
Now, can I ask a question before we go further? Do you know the senator called Ositangu?
I know Ositangu.
When did he leave to the ruling party?
Ositangu left to the ruling party when the governor was moving to the ruling party. But even, mind you that before the governor moved to the ruling party, Ositangu and the senator were on the same political party. We are all in PDP.
Osita was in PDP.
Yes, he was elected on PDP.
That's what we're saying.
And the governor was elected on PDP.
I understand. Like you said something.
The relationship before the movement, the governor and the presidency has established a very cordial relationship. The governor was being begged, being pressured to move to APC because they see him as a poster boy that they needed from the Southeast.
No,
because of his performance.
On Ositangu.
I'm just trying to tell even what make it easy for Ositangu to be able to do what you want to reference. I know where you want to go.
But allow me to ask.
Yes, I know. I want to answer the question before you get there.
No, there's another angle to it.
Okay,
where you?
Okay,
because you said it will be easier to attract things.
Much easier.
On the same page.
Yes, on the same political platform. Because you'll be the baker. And equally partake in the you participate in the baking of the cake.
Good.
And participate in the sharing of the cake.
Good. Is it being in the same party with the governor or being in the same party with the person at the center?
That's what I'm telling you. If you watch it, Ositangu did not move to the other party until when the governor moved. Because the governor is the leader of the party in the state. Even when you are a senator or a house of member representing your people, you're not representing your people just that you are totally free. I don't know if it's that is the misconception people have.
Is it that there is any influence the governor have?
So much. How are you saying that there's a collaboration? How can you say that? Okay, let me tell you. If the governor want to come out now, and we have 3 senators in Enugu, and we have a House of Reps members, and the governor want to come out, for example, to show the president that he has his people on ground. The governor will be happy to see all the senators, all the House of Reps members going with him. It's a very good signal to the president that the governor is with his people.
What if they are not in the same political party?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, that if they are not in the same political party, being on the same political party is not enough excuse why you cannot collaborate with your state governor. If you are on the same page with your state governor, for example, and they are not the same political party, let me give you an example. Before Governor Peter Mbah moved to APC, for example, there had been a cordial relationship between him and the presidency. Before his defection to APC, the presidency was here early last year, 4th of January. The first visit he did for New Year. Did you ask yourself a question, why was the president here?
A president is fit to go to any state.
It's not true. The president don't. How many states has the president traveled to?
Obasanjo visited Peter.
You are talking about Obasanjo visiting Peter Obi, and I'm telling you that
states.
I'm coming now. If you look at what the president has been busy doing in the south, in the Enugu state, what he has been busy doing, the federal government through the Minister of Works. You see when the Port Harcourt stuff collapsed, and the airport approved the approval for the international airport and all these things. It's as a result of cordial relationship between the governor and the president. It's not, you don't argue about it. It's not a layman or Biafra argument.
No,
if the governor is in the same party with the president,
good. That is the governor.
If the senator, if the House of Reps member, they are all on the same page with their governor, unless some individuals or individual House of Reps members who are not, even if you give them everything, they are not ready to help the people.
No, I was thinking for a national assembly, you should be closer to the president if you're in the same party.
No. Let me tell you, if you're in National Assembly,
yes,
and you said you'll be closer to the president than your governor.
When you're not in the same party.
I'm coming now.
Yes.
You'll be close to the president than your governor. When you will be close to the president, even when you are not in the same party with the president.
No, you are in the same party with the president.
Okay, you are in the same party.
Not with the governor.
Okay, tell me.
For instance.
Okay, for instance, give me an example.
For instance, let's use Samson Chukwu.
Who is Samson?
The one of
Kelvin Chukwu.
Sorry, Kelvin Chukwu.
Yes.
Of Enugu East when he was in Labour Party. So he's not in the governor's party. He's not in the president's party. So I believe that if he does what he needs to do very well with the leadership of the Senate, there are things he can get even when he's not close to the governor or not close to the president.
It means you are not a good politician. You are talking from a layman point of view.
That is why you need people to
let me tell you,
what the people
you are taking from a layman point of view. It's not true.
And those are the lay people that needs to.
Yes, I want to educate them on that. Exactly. I want to correct the impression. If you are not on the same party with the president, even as a senator, and the Senate president is in the same party with the president, if you are getting, for example, some benefits like one road that is due for you as a constituency project or two, and it will be given to you, that is because as a senator, there is something that is due for you, your entitlement. There are other benefits attached to it you can get because you are on the same party. Because the idea is that the president of the Senate, the president of the country, will want his senators and its lawmakers that is on the platform of his own political party to do better so that they can have more grassroots support. You know that what they are doing is politics. You can't separate politics from whatever is happening. I know what I'm saying. So you play politics that will give you, because politics is a game of numbers. You think about how you can get the numbers. That's what is important about. And how would you get the number? It's performance. It's project to attract. I know what I'm saying. The project to attract. So there is something that can be that can a senator or a lawmaker benefit more. It is better for you to be on the same page, especially with your state governor. If your state governor is a progressive-minded governor, like our own, who wants development, is going to, you both, their relationship with him, the synergy will attract you more advantage. Because where it becomes difficult, the governor himself can even speak on your behalf to the Senate president. I know what I'm saying. A good governor who is a progressive-minded can tell the Senate president, please, this thing that my senator is looking for, give it to him. Is my person. The governor has more influence is very, very influential person. Don't underrate a governor thinking that it's only in the state that he has power. I don't know. That is how the thing works. These are things people don't see. There are behind the scene movement. There are behind the scene discussions you don't know about. So you cannot tell me that, hey, you are in the opposition party. Every day you stand up in the Senate and be attacking no. And you did, that is not, you have to engage constructively. And when you engage constructively, there is no way you cannot get more things. So for us, the Enugu North, to have a senator of APC extraction and in the person of Ikeje Asogwa, Ide, to represent us with his track record, with his relationship with the governor. Remember that he's the DG of the Pit and Bake Campaign Organization in 2023. And his choice of coming, because he didn't go to say that, you know that Ide is not the kind of person who is always desirous to contest election. You know that. Nobody has said that Ide has gone to buy form since he has been working with the state government. And he has worked with almost all the government that in Enugu State since 2007. So there must be something unique about him.
Aside the one he contested, wanted to
contest in 2007. And he was given appointment after the election because of the support and the grassroots support he gave to the Suleiman Chima administration. Since after that time, have you had anywhere that he bought form to contest, or he organize a meeting or call a meeting to contest election?
Now, from what you've said, I want to ask, how did Enugu North fare when we were in PDP and we had PDP president, PDP senators? How come they didn't attract so much to Enugu North?
Why do you say they did not attract so much to Enugu North? What parameter are you using to measure?
Okay, what are some of those things that attracted? Before I ask you again, what will they do different?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You said they didn't know. When I started my speech, I told you that Enugu North had senators.
Yes.
And they have done their best. They have done their best. Everybody has capacity individually. Are you know what I'm saying? One is that what capacity do you have? They have done their best. In fairness to them, Enugu North was not missing in National Assembly. They were not missing. If you want to ask me, they have raised motion.
How many roads? How many roads
no,
have they attracted?
The National Assembly is not only about roads.
No, let's just use the
what I'm just trying to tell you, no, don't use only road. You are only referring road. What about people that were giving jobs that they did not sell? That is human empowerment. Somebody who is hungry may not even know that they are doing a road. Some people just did the appointment. They did a job, a permanent job, that will give them, put food on their table. They can manage the road. So I want to let you know that when you are making emphasis, you should not only be talking about road alone.
No. Why we're talking about road is that even when you were saying we're using road.
I was telling you, I said that where I was mentioning about road because he has been into construction. He's a different person altogether. If you look at their background, the senators we have had in the past came from different background. I know what I'm saying. The background and experiences and track record goes a long way to determine, apart from being on the same political party, the performance of a senator that is coming out or a performance of a representative. I know what I'm saying. So what is the difference is that there are people that we have the opportunity to bring, they will bring it out. There are people that have opportunity to bring, they will not bring it out. It is another area we have to look at. I'm not trying to indict anybody. But what I'm saying is that you look at individuals and you look at their track records. I know what I'm saying. If you have a consistent track record of excellency and performance in public office and private office, such an individuals, if you give an opportunity, will do something different. I know what I'm saying. If they have that track record, so it is very important. So I'm not talking about for the other senators, the past senators. In fairness to them, they did their best. I can say authoritatively why they were there. Enugu State was not missing in action.
But Ide is coming to do something different.
Ide is coming to bring his own version of his own personality.
Is Ikeje Asogwa accessible, aside from the big boys?
Ikeje Asogwa is the most accessible human being. This is the person you can call as we are talking in this studio, and he don't have your number, he will reply your call. This is the person you can
call him now.
You can do that. He may be busy in Abuja now because he may be in engagement. This is a person that you can send a message, he will reply you. is the most accessible. His level of assessment, the level of assessing him, is so open-minded. The only problem you have with him is if you are not ready to give him results. He lacks patience for non-performance, and he doesn't take excuse from you. He will not take it from you. He will tell you, look, you go and deliver this. If this is what it will cost for you to deliver this, he will give you more than that. Go and give me a result. Very humble, very down to earth, a man of few words and too many actions with a large heart. Ikeje cannot sit down unless you need to convince him to see reasons why this thing has to be in this way. He always plans ahead. He's always 5 miles ahead of whatever he wants to do. Whatever he set his eyes on or set his hand on, there's no way he cannot get results. I've given you an example. What he did in Nesupe, the number of 1,300 and something classroom he did, 7,800 and something workers, tutorial, non-tutorial workers, is verifiable. This record is not go to the primary schools in Enugu. I will give you an example. One by Ekulu Primary School. You know the set of Ekulu Primary School before Ikeje went there and turned it upside down. I have a friend in the US who told me that he's yearning to see Ikeje Asogwa and he wants to take care of his campaign, whatever effort. It's not from Enugu State, from Ezag. Because he just put a call to him that they needed their primary school that was not in good shape then when he was in Superb. He didn't know him. There was war over whether it can be here. The next 1 week, he went there and the primary school was turned on.
Can Ikeje Asogwa be trusted?
With everything you can talk about. It is there for a reason.
Why?
Because of his selfless service to humanity. He has always been there for people. The day he did the declaration in Iyaka, if you listen to the voice, the testimonies from people, it's not about psychophancy. It is about the people that he has touched their life. Even the political class will tell you that he has always been there for people. Without ambition. He has always supported people who has political ambition. And this is the time to pay him back.
Before I ask you the final question, is he there an introvert?
It depends on how we want to look at it.
Because each time you hear people talk about Ide, it will be said, Ide doesn't talk too much.
Yes. He does not talk too much. He doesn't talk too much. You cannot say he's an introvert. When he's on official duty and there's need to get result, you see that Ide is not an introvert. He will make sure that he will follow it until the end of it. If it's mid discussion and argument, to make sure that he has a spirit argument. If you convince him, good and fine, he will follow you. But you need to convince him that this is what is going to give us result.
You know, administrative duties, they're also different from this legislative stuff. So that's why I said, can we trust Ide to speak for Ide Nsukka?
Well, I don't think there is anybody who just became an administrator or become a legislator without, even there are people that has no business of being an administrator or performing administrator, and they find themselves in a state assembly and a national assembly. And even being there, having the experience there before going to national assembly, I, for example, will not make the person different. Anybody who is a good administrator, anybody who is a good manager, anybody who has a human heart, anybody who has the flair to support and work for the people, anybody who has a flair to result, who is desirous to see the happiness on the faces of the people. I don't understand what I mean. Anybody who is desirous to see happiness on the faces of the people. Yeah? There's nothing. What are you talking about? He's a graduate of political science. Are you aware? Are you aware he's a graduate of political science?
From Anambra State. Rest.
So, what are you talking about? He has been in politics. He is the DG of Petamba in 2023. He has been an administrator. Are you saying that he's not participating in politics? Or is it because he has not come out to say he wants to contest after trying to contest in 2007? He waited for the appropriate time. And this time around, he was called upon. He was called upon by the people that it is time for you to go and represent us. We are convinced you can do it. We have looked at your track record. successive governors, successive government in the state they have worked with him and they have not found him wanting. He worked under the administration of Sullivan Chime. He worked under the administration of Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi. He's working under the administration of Peter Mba. If he is bad and cannot be trusted, why do you think that this administration found him worthy at every given time for him to work with them? It's because he can be trusted.
Is there any kind of apathy when it comes to that name, Ide in APC?
There's no apathy. There's no apathy at all among the people. Ide is like a movement.
No, not Ide now, because it's in APC.
No, I'm trying to tell you that Ide, why the apathy? On what ground? Are you saying that APC is not performing? Are you saying that Governor Peter Mba is not performing? Is it what they're trying to tell us? You are in Enugu. Are you blind?
Governor Peter Mba was in PDP.
He was in PDP, past tense, but presently in APC.
So are we going to take some of his works as a PDP governor to APC governor?
Are you separating what he has done as PDP governor that now is the APC governor? I don't understand you. Are you in opposition? Or are you the opposition spokesperson?
No.
So because, let me tell you,
we are reacting
political parties. I want to educate you again.
Yes.
And I want to educate our people. Political party is like a vehicle. It's a special purpose vehicle. Taking you to Onitsha and got to 9th mile. And you have something very important to do in Onitsha. And when you get to the 9th mile, the vehicle spoiled. Maybe it has locked engine and it cannot be repaired. Are you going to tell me that you want to sit down in Onitsha and sleep in the 9th mile because you love that vehicle? And what you are going to do in Onitsha is time bound. I'm asking you.
Another of your vehicle will come and pick you.
That is the political party.
Another of your vehicle, your own.
That is which another of your vehicle?
Or your friend's vehicle will come and pick.
That is the political party.
Your friend might still be in that same party.
I'm just using it. I'm using it as a pet case scenario.
Okay.
I'm just trying to tell you what is happening. When the PDP had a problem, do you expect Peter Mba, for example, to remain PDP? As I'm talking to you today, PDP has 2 presidential candidates. They have 2 factions: the Turaki-led faction and Wike faction. So which one do you expect us to be? As I'm talking to you today, the only political party that is not legally encumbered or crisis reading in Nigeria today is APC. Maybe NDC. Even NDC has their own legal encumbrance.
No, at the NDC.
They have their own legal encumbrance. Here, they have factional leaders.
No, leave Enugu.
No, you cannot leave it. There is a matter in court. No, don't dismiss it. Don't be dismissive of issue of leadership of a party in a state. If you remember what happened in Zamfara, you don't just dismiss it with a word.
Okay, let me ask you now. Coming to that Enugu, for instance.
I'm not a spokesman of NDC.
No.
No, you cannot ask me questions based on my own party and activities.
No. I want to ask something.
Have I answered
NDC?
Have I answered your question?
Yes.
On the angle of APC apathy?
Yes.
I want to tell our people.
Yes.
Let me tell you, the people you saw in political parties in 1999, Vincent Ogbonnawo was the APP. The then APP, that's the ANPP. Then later became an ANPP in 2010 when they merged with UNPP of Jim Mobile and the rest of them. That time, the PDP and the ANPP, Ogbonnawo was the candidate of opposition party against Orji Uzukan in Abia in 1999. The same Ogbonnawo later became the chairman of PDP. I understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There are so many people. If there is crisis in a political party, and you try to solve the problem, and you saw that the problem has become difficult to be solved, what you should do, you don't have to be, because there is no room in our Nigeria constitution for independent candidates. You must run on the platform of a political party. Am I right? So you have to make a move. So let not people talk about APC as this. I know when they were telling that APC was a Boko Haram party under Buhari and the rest of them, and when Buhari eventually left, had the issue of Boko Haram resolved? It has not. So let us not be talking like we are not educated. And I want to say it here. It's quite unfortunate that some of our people who are the elite, who are even educated people, we are part of people who are selling this kind of dummy to the people that are not educated.
They feel like everything
Because
is fair in politics.
no, it's not about everything being fair. You talk about where you make your choice and where your choice will give you the best of result. There are things I don't want to go into because I'm not spokesman of APC in Nigeria or spokesman of President Tinubu. But if I had opportunity to discuss about Nigeria before the forthcoming election, there are things I need to tell people. Because at the end of the day, what you calculate is that if I take this choice or this road, what will be the result? What is it going to fetch me at the end of the day? Because every decision, not only in politics, even in life, has consequences. Before you take that decision, you must weigh the consequences of your decision. As it is now, I'm not saying that other people who are aspiring or who are candidates of other political parties in Enugu North, they are not qualified. They are. But I'm convinced, not as a Director General of Media Strategy and Communication of Ikeje Asogwa, but as a true son of Enugu North, that Ikeje is the best candidate you can put forward. You have players, you have strikers in a match, and there's a match you are going, and you say, who is your best striker? Ikeje is the best striker Enugu North can put forward. He's a man we can trust. He's a man we can support, and he's a man who can give us results. And I'm saying something. Apart from that, if you look at Enugu North, for example, if you look at the issue of the way Senate rotates around the three federal constituencies in Enugu North, it is the turn of Ikeje South. Apart from that, their son died there. The decision of 2023 election that brought Ikeje there was more spiritual than political. Because of the peace, because of the fairness of that decision, because of how equitable that decision was, that it is the turn of Ikeje South to produce senator at that point. And when Oke died, the parties, the APC government, the APC leadership in the state, in order to maintain that equity, to maintain that zoning, that some will say is it written? No, it must not be written. It is conventional. It is a tradition. It is implied. It is spiritual. Our forefathers saw it and said, one day call, if you take, allow your brother to take. So that's what happened. So you see that in all ramification, in every way you look at it, if the cap fits him.
On a final note, sir, pitch Ide for 1 minute and tell us why the Enugu North Senatorial District should see Ide, why Ikeje Asogwa. You don't see them now, cap, just pitch Ide, give them now, let them know how they take vote.
Well, I want to call on the people of Enugu North that if there is a time, they should be happy to have a senator who would represent them in the person of Ikeje Asogwa. I want to call on them to use this June 20th by-election to make a bold statement by voting massively for Ikeje Asogwa, voting massively for APC. Their symbol is broom. Vote massively for APC and watch what will happen. In the next 6 months or 1 year, Enugu North will know that their choice of Ide for the senatorial election and their choice of Ide to represent them at the red chambers of National Assembly is not a mistake. If they do that, I will come back here again, maybe after 6 months.
Definitely.
After 1 year, for us to come and tell you this is where we have started.
No,
because what we are going
after 6 months.
No, I'm just telling you.
We'll come after 10th of June.
After 20th of
no, 10th.
After 10th of June.
You will come again.
Yes.
We'll ask you so many campaign questions. If possible, Ide.
So what we are going to do is that we will tell them, what we are going to help to do also is that we are going to create a platform, a forum, where the people of Enugu North will be continuously be briefed about what Ide is doing different, or what is doing differently after being elected as a senator. So that it will be on record. No, I'm just telling you. That is how prepared we are. We want to run, the day is ready to run a transparent and open government as a representative of the people. he knew actually that expectations are very high, looking at where he's coming from, and looking at where he's coming from, and looking at his antecedent. So we will like all these things to be put on the table. We are not saying that it's going to turn Enugu North, but with the support of the people, with the support of people of Enugu North, not only to support Ide, to make it easy for him. I want to call on them not only to vote on June 20th massively in by-election, to vote in 2027 APC from top to bottom.
The Enugu North, and I don't hear, and people that are listening.
To vote APC from top to bottom is going to pay us.
Honorable Samson Ezia.
So that it will make it easy for Ide to partner with the state governor and the power at the center to get more things for the people of Enugu North.
He has pitched Ide for a reason. So it's left for you people to do the needful. If his speech is okay for you, that's good. But do the needful. He has pitched. And like we said, this is Blueprint series. So we'll be having other candidates too. And that's why I said after 10th, when the campaign starts properly, then we can still bring you back.
There's no problem. I will always be there because we are prepared and we are not only ready to serve. We are ready to be asked questions and we are ready to account for the stewardship from the day one he entered the National Assembly until the day he will be leaving. We want to have periodic interaction with the people to tell them and give them updates and put them on the know-how of what we are doing differently for the people. Because record will always speak for itself. So that is what I tend to. We are assuring the people of Enugu North.
Thank you so very much. This by-election will be more issue-based.
Very interesting. It has to be issue-based.
Thank you for coming, sir.